All right, here in New York, Sean Diddy Combs is in jail waiting for his October sentencing. The jury in his sex trafficking and racketeering trial cleared him of those serious charges, but convicted him on 2 counts related to prostitution. In his first interview since the trial, his lead attorney, Mark Agnifilo, sat down with Jerika Duncan to answer questions. She is here with us right now. Jerika, good morning. So the topic of a pardon from President Trump came up. What did he tell you?
Well, that's right. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. A senior White House official declined to comment on, quote, speculation and told us any decision on pardons would come from the president himself. Combs' attorney, Mark Agnifilo, said he has not talked to the Trump administration about it. You mean to tell me that you really have nothing to do with a possible pardon right now?
Nothing. I have nothing to do with a possible pardon.
What is Sean Combs saying about the possibility of a pardon?
I think he knows I'm not political. We've never discussed it other than I tell him what's in the news about it. But you know.
And what's his reaction? Does he laugh? Does he say, let's look into it? What does he say?
Go tell him that I need a pardon. Go tell him I deserve a pardon. That's what he said.
Last month, 55-year-old Sean Diddy Combs was convicted on 2 federal counts of prostitution-related offense linked to 2 ex-girlfriends, including Cassie Ventura, a key witness for the prosecution. But Combs was acquitted on the top charges of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, avoiding the possibility of life in prison.
It's not over until we get him out.
Lead defense attorney Mark Agnifilo says he's now focused on Combs' sentencing day in October.
How are you preparing him?
So, I tell him what the guidelines are, and the guidelines are about 2 or 3 years. And I tell him, the judge could go above the guidelines.
Do you have any regrets in how you tried this case?
It's a good question. Not really. Not really.
You called the relationship between Combs and Ventura a great modern love story. Ventura says she was raped, physically abused, and became addicted to drugs because of Combs.
I think that's what makes it, the rape we vehemently deny. And I know, I respect that she said that. I don't think the jury concluded that happened. In terms of the drugs and the other stuff, I think that's what makes it a modern love story. I think she very much loved him, and I know he very much loved her.
Cassie Ventura's attorney told us that Agnifilo's description of the relationship is a, quote, complete disgrace and affront to survivors of domestic violence. Now, we covered a lot more in this interview. Agnifilo said that he talks to his client just about every single day. He told us that Combs is focused on his family and wants to one day get back into performing at Madison Square Garden. This interview was about an hour long. He also told us that Combs did want to testify. Obviously, he did not. That the sex videos he believed helped the defense, and said that those civil court costs are going to add up for him, and said, quote, Combs has the tremendous misfortune of having lawyers all around him all the time.
And he wants to be on stage. Sean Combs
That's what the attorney
again.
said, yeah.
How did you hold your face on straight when he describes it as a modern love story? I'm very baffled by that characterization.
I think there were a lot of...
Any way he tries to explain it.
There were a lot of questions about that and just kind of the style at the end in the closing arguments, which is why we did reach out to Doug Wigdor, who represents Cassie Ventura, to get their reaction to it. But at the end of the day, Agnifilo said he's really focused on the sentencing,
right,
focused on his client, and obviously supports him
and his family.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel, We the People TV, where the streets talk and we listen. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get this video to like 500 likes. Now, we got Diddy, aka what they call him, Love, aka Sean Combs. He's behind bars begging Trump to pardon him. He's begging Trump to pardon him. Do y'all think Diddy deserves a pardon? Let me know down there in the comment section. Do y'all think Diddy deserves a pardon? Diddy, we all know, is a freak. But some people might look at him in another light and think he's more than just a freak. Now, the courts, they came out and they proved to people otherwise. So you got people like Jaguar Wright. You got people like Gene Deal. They was giving input on the whole situation because they was coming out way before this even hit news, major news about what Diddy was doing to people behind closed doors. Now, we all know Diddy for making music, as far as producing. He got a lot of shows that he had his name tied to. He was tied to a lot of liquor companies. Well, multiple. We're not gonna say a lot. He was tied to a lot, multiple liquor companies. But a lot of people are stating that when he got in that lawsuit with one of the liquor companies, that's when all this came about. Because this been in the news about Diddy. The stuff that they came out and said and produced in the courts, it's been out in the news. Why did it take this long for them to go after him? Y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel and what y'all think about that. But let's get into this other video right here real quick. We're not going to make it real long. I'll make it short and sweet. Short and sweet. Not that one. Sorry.
And like the first part of the party is normal. It's like going down on Woodville. It's normal. But the second part, when they come out collecting the cell phones and one of the security guys sign right here, that's when things start to get crazy because he'll be in a different part of the building after a while. But it's a lot of stars who you wouldn't suspect sitting on his lap.
How did you meet Diddy? How does a man like you get to work for a man like him?
I would be bodyguarding somebody else and end up at some of his parties. I've been around him a couple of times. Don't like the guy. The man is a liar. He's a sexual deviant. And he plays with dark magic. The rumors are true. I'm going to tell you that much.
The Hollywood rumors are true.
A lot of things in Hollywood are ritualistic for sure. I done been in a celebrity's house working as a bodyguard. I've opened up a closet and he got a goat head like on a stake, candles around it. Why is that in there? What do you got that for?
There have been allegations that Diddy messed up Justin Bieber. He poisoned Jamie Foxx. He got Tupac shot. Any truth in that?
It is. That's the truth.
And we're going to cut it right here. And I'm going to say allegedly. Don't need them coming after me. All that they just stated was allegedly. Now, let me know down in the bottom of the comment section what y'all think about this. Let me know. Do y'all feel like Diddy is a sexual deviant? Do you think he was right for asking Donald Trump to pardon him? Do you think he deserves a pardon? Let me know down in the comment section. My opinion personally, this entertainment industry is getting exposed right now for the dark and demonic things that they do. And a lot of people are about to go down. So Diddy's not the only one that's about to have a big story like this. We didn't seen Bill Cosby. We didn't seen who else? R. Kelly. We're not even gonna just name black men. We're gonna go with a couple other white people too that's been in the news. You got Epstein, and they're still trying to get that Epstein file to see who names was all on the list. They still trying to get that to be released. So it doesn't just start with Diddy or end with Diddy. He's not the only one that's still walking among, well, he's not walking amongst the people now, but it's people that's walking amongst the regular people that's out here doing the same thing Diddy's doing. So if it's people that's in the position that Diddy was in doing the same thing that he was doing, just imagine the regular people that's in the same category that's trying to get next to those type of people because they have those sick and evil fetishes. Crazy work. But y'all like, share, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. We the People TV. God.